And what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, man. In today's video, we will be hooking up the 2-channel to the doors of the truck. We're gonna run our hot wires, break the head unit down, run the RCA, the equalizer, find a spot to mount the amp, and then we're gonna run our door speakers from the door to the back. That's the agenda for today. If y'all interested in seeing that process and getting a good loud Disney test, y'all make sure you go on, like, comment, share, subscribe, click that notification bell, help grow the family, man. I appreciate all the love, appreciate all the support. The grind is back in full effect. Let's get it.
Yeah. I'm bringing that pressure. Gravity wrong, going right. A snake gon' be a snake, whether it's dog or it light. A dog gon' be a dog, whether he bark or he bite. I got a nigga in that cell, I pray to y'all he be alright. I'm bringing that pressure. Gravity wrong, going right.
Okay, so first thing first, y'all see I got my little hot wire right here. Just crimped the end on it. We're gonna run that probably off this same boat and running along aside this amp subwoofer wire. And you know, definitely we're gonna run it all the way down along the floorboard on back here to the back. And then once we get our hot wire ran, we're gonna come on the inside, break the dashboard down, which y'all done seen me do several times. I may do a time lapse of me doing that, I may not, but it all depends. But y'all see the big mess of wires we got to get ready to run, all the RCAs, the equalizer, the 2-channel. And once we get the equalizer set up, get the RCAs ran to the back to pair with the amplifier, we're gonna pull our speakers out, even though, you know, I am gonna change them because y'all know I poke holes in them and this one actually starting to split. So I am gonna get some more. Probably gonna keep the same brand, but I ain't 100% sure. It might be PRV. I was looking at PRV mid bass. Y'all leave a comment below about the mid bass because I'm kind of torn. This kind of off subject, but I'm kind of torn between the dedicated mid range and just a mid bass. You wouldn't be missing so many frequencies. So leave a comment below behind that, man. I may go PRV, but as y'all can see, we're gonna run the wires down through here, come down along the floorboard to the back to the amplifier, and then I may have to pull out to the country and do a distance test with the amp hooked up, because I know for a fact you may not be able to hear yourself think around these motherfuckers because they loud without an amp, just running off the head unit in person, guys. So don't let the video fool you. This bitch is loud without an amp, so I can just imagine them on the amp. So y'all stay tuned for that distance test, but y'all scrap up, let's do it. All right, so as y'all can see, man, we got the hot wire hooked up, both of the fuses down there. We got the mount the fuse, and we got it coming up on the truck. Got my cardboard down there. If you're a mechanic, you already know what it is. Only thing I gotta do now is get the hot wire and go up on the truck where the subwoofer 0 gauge going through. We're going through that same hole, and we're gonna go to the back with that. Once we get that wire ran to the back, we'll move on to the inside. I don't know if I showed in my other video, guys, but this is where I got my wires running through, coming up through the floor. I'm gonna get some zip ties and tie them together before I put everything back. But as y'all can see, this is plastic. Wire's not touching metal, excuse me. So it's not gonna arc out no type of way. So that's how I got my hot wire ran in the truck. It's a drain plug up on the passenger seat. If y'all have a Silverado, your battery on the passenger side, and it's a drain plug up under the passenger footrest. So you get that drain plug, you cut it out, and bam, there you go. There's a good spot to run your hot wire instead of going through the firewall. That's a good spot, guys. So like I said, the only thing I got to do for real is just spray foam around it, seal it on off. But we got the truck out the sun. That was my very next step, get out of that damn sun. But now what we're about to do, guys, is break the head unit down, run all my RCAs. The hot wire is ran. That was real quick, real simple, because I already knew where the wire was going. Granted that I already got a hot wire going in the same spot, so it was kind of simple. Took a while to zip tie everything coming to the back, but it is what it is. Like I say, I'm about to set the camera up, man. Break the head unit down, hook up our RCAs, and hook up the power, ground, and remote for the equalizer. And then we're gonna find somewhere to mount the EQ. And after that, run that one set of RCA to the back to the amplifier, and then you take the speakers out, run the wire them up, and run them back to the amp, and we should have some power. Finger crossed. Just a quick update, guys. All right, I ain't record me breaking it down because, like I said, y'all seen it process too many times. I'm not gonna waste video on it, but I got my RCAs hooked up. I got them ran. I got to sort all they back out because I had it real neat, but I had to pull all that shit out. So those are the RCA for the equalizer. I know they too long. I'm about to tape them up and tuck them back out the way. And the black pair right there is gonna be the pair that's gonna go to the back. Well, the 2-channel gonna be sitting there. So our next step is to hook up our power and ground for the and the remote for our equalizer. Once we get that hooked up, we'll be able to put everything back in place, and the equalizer should be pretty much ready to come on. Like, as soon as I flip the switch, the equalizer should come on. Then we'll have to run that black RCA to the back and just start hooking our amp up. We got to find the ground for it, and then we got to go up, find us a speaker wire, and start running our speakers to the back. And then, shit, that'll be pretty much it, guys. All right, guys, so as y'all can see, the equalizer and all, I got a lot of wire to clean up. I got everything pretty much cleaned up back there. I got to tuck all the wires and put my dash back in and all that. And then, like I say, I started taking the speakers out, running the wire to the back, and got to find a ground for the amp, and just, you know, hook the RCA up to the equalizer, hook those up to the equalizer, and they're gonna basically be it, guys. But as y'all can see, everything working. Let's get it. As y'all can see, I got everything hid, got everything looking real nice and neat. And I got Tesla tape and all that stuff on my RCA. That way when I mount it, y'all see where I'm mounted at. When I mount it, you won't just get no blue wire coming up on there. To should look pretty decent. And move on to the back. As y'all can see, we got the 4-channel sitting there. It's already wired up. It got the ground on it, all that, and we got power to it. So only thing left to do, guys, is remove these speakers, take them out, which I'm glad I ain't got to take the whole goddamn door panel off, but just take the speakers out. I'm gonna have to run wire down through this grommet here, all the way back to the amp, hook up my RCAs, and start adjusting the amp. That's where we at. So Okay, guys, so y'all heard it, man. Like I say, I'm not done tuning it again, dog. I finna tune it tomorrow, so y'all stay tuned for that video. We're gonna fine tune it, and we're gonna ride off and do a real distant test. But that was basically just to see what everything working the way it should. The amp was hooked up in the back. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's hooked up in the back, and everything is everything, y'all. It sounds real damn good. You got to hear it in person to really get the full effect for sure. I got a lot more I can get out those speakers. So y'all stay tuned for that, man. This your boy Bass Addict checking out with another video, man. The grind is back in full effect. Let's get it.
Yeah. I'm bringing that pressure. Gravity wrong or it right. A snake gon' be a snake whether it's dark or it light. A dog gon' be a dog whether he bark or he bite. I got a nigga in that cell, I pray to y'all he be alright. I'm bringing that pressure. Gravity wrong or it right.